All right.
Thank you, Scott. My name is Robert Anderson. I'm from Austin, Texas. I am a city planner. That is not primarily why I'm here today. I'm here today because I am a walking advocate, as are you. About 12 years ago, I was prescribed walking advocacy. You see, I am a recovering car owner. 12 years recovered, but it's still a process because we design our cities around cars. And I believe we need to change that orientation. Austin has a great reputation. People come to Austin for food. People come to Austin for music. It makes best cities lists all the time for the thriving economy, but it is not known as a walkable city, and it should not be. Over the past 4 to 5 years, we have had increasing injuries and fatalities. In fact, last year, a record number, 26 fatalities, 383 injuries, pedestrian vehicle collisions. This is not okay. And we have knowledge within the city, and this is secret again. I don't want you passing this around. Actually, my boss would actually rather you not pass this around. But we have a problem right now where it's going to take us upwards of 200 years to build our sidewalk network at our current rate of construction. That's not okay. This does not make best cities list, and we need to solve this problem. But part of our problem, too, is that we're not thinking broadly enough. We're not thinking big enough about this. We need to think beyond construction of mere infrastructure. That's not going to get us where we need to go. We need to be thinking about placemaking. We need to be thinking about quality places people feel comfortable existing in. Street trees, street furniture, wide sidewalks, right? Businesses, business patios, street lights. What makes us feel comfortable? What makes us feel safe? What brings us to these places? This is what's going to get the attention, what's going to get the dollars, what's going to create walkability. Now, 3 years ago in Austin, we started a process to develop a new comprehensive plan, Imagine Austin. It's a 30-year vision for where we want to go as a city and build up better places. Now, it's interesting that this should happen, but it happened to be that what came out of that process was to build compact and connected places. Compact and connected. What do you hear? What do you think of when you hear those words? It's walkable places, right? And that's amazing because that's what our community vision is now. So that really set the stage for last year. A group of individuals in Austin sort of connected around this idea of walkability, and we wanted to really push the envelope. And so we organized this conference, and Scott Bricker and Jeremy Grandstaff came down to Austin last May, and we had our own little walking summit in Austin. And as a planner, I really appreciate this process because we developed a plan. We came together, we had a conversation. What are our priorities? We developed action plans to accomplish them. So I appreciate not only the plan, but the process is important too. And so that's really driving this conversation now. This has been a really important first step for us. So some of the ideas that came out of that walking summit in May is the idea of, now, and it's interesting because Austin has a reputation for being weird, but these ideas were not weird. They're very basic things. So building out walkable places is very difficult, but the ideas are pretty well established, right? Again, street trees, safety enforcement. These are not revolutionary ideas. They're pretty simple, right? Okay, so these were some of our things, but also we had the idea that we didn't want the conversation to stop there. So one of our action items was to build a coalition around walking. And so now here this summer, we have resurrected Walk Austin. I know Walk San Diego is here. I know Walk Boston is here. Walk Austin is now on the stage again. So we're really grateful for that. And thank you. Another thing that came out of that, the action plan, is to really push policy, infrastructure, and design. So the Pedestrian Advisory Council, a sister organization to Walk Austin, was developed. And last week, City Council passed a resolution to support that with a staff liaison. So we're really excited about that. Just one last thing, and I'll turn it back over to Scott here. But we're now in the process of rewriting our land development code to really ensure that our building code allows us to build up this vision implemented in Imagine Austin. And just as an aside here, if your comprehensive plans and your building codes do not enable and require walkability, you will not get walkability. So that's an important thing to take away. So just as a last thought, Vanessa and Scott are talking about what are the most walkable places. Well, walk out Portland, walk out DC. Austin's coming after you. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks. Appreciate it. Excellent. Thank you.